Do you want free money on Runescape? Because all profits from these videos will be going back to one of you guys. Want to know how you can enter? All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and comment your Runescape username down below. Leave your money making suggestions in the comments with your username, and if I use your suggestion, guess what? Winner winner chicken dinner, you'll win an extra 200k plus all profits from this video, so do not miss out. Now let's get into today's video. Welcome back to testing old school Runescape money making methods. Feel free to leave any suggestions in the comment section down below for what you'd like me to do next on the channel. If you would like, you can browse all other money making methods I've tried here on the channel by clicking on my playlist either at the end of this video or in the description box down below. Welcome to season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki moneymakers. Today's moneymaker is going to be 80 to 85 fire making from Wintertop. Wintertop was released to the game on the 8th of September 2016. The requirements for this video are pretty simple, I do believe. The only requirement you need to take on Wintertop is 50 fire making. However, you should probably own a house and have completed the Druidic Ritual quest. This is so you can gain XP in both Herblore and Construction while doing this mini game boss. You guys should wear warm clothing if it's possible. If you guys want to know what warm clothing you guys can wear, I'll put a link in the description of a list of warm clothing you guys can obtain and what you can use as warm items so you can take on this minigame boss. There are two main methods for travelling to Wintertop. The first one is a game's necklace, but bear in mind you have to have travelled to Great Corent via Vios's ship in the past at some point on your account. And the second one is the fairy ring code CIS. To do this you need to pay 80,000 GP to Trosser and then walk just west along the snowy path to get to the Wintertop. I will put a picture on screen for the gear I was using for this method alongside a picture for the invent layout I was using also. The official worlds for Wintertop are 307, 309, 389 and 311. The Wintertop is a mini game style boss that is fought using skills rather than using combat. It is located in the northern tundras in Great Corent. In order to help subdue the Wintertop, players are required to have at least a level 50 in the fire making skill. Players must assist pyromancers, who are a special group of Arceus mages, to keep the Wintertop at bay. As servants of the sacred flame, only they know the spells required to subdue the Wintertop, so they are heavily relied upon in the defense of Great Corent. While the magical abilities are extraordinary, their skills in other areas are limited, and thus require assistance from any skilled adventurers. The Wintertop is considered to be a boss, not a minigame, and dying there is unsafe. The normal rules for loss of items apply, and if you're hardcore you will lose your hardcore Iron Man status if you die here. Now let's jump on over to the price check so we can see how much we have made from levels 80 to 85 fire making. So the first event comes out to be 859,975. So if we put that in the calculator, because for the second event I'm pretty sure we just have a few herbs, so 859,975. so that is the first invent. So now if we just throw all this into the tab here, and the second invent actually comes out to be 47,951. So if we throw that on top of the price we had at 47,951, so loot from 80 to 85 fire making made me 907,926 GP, and in total this took me around 4 to 5 hours, around there I do believe. So it is not a great deal profit per hour, but I did this just so I could use the Infernal Axe. Hello and welcome to 10 hours of a Motherload mine. We're starting this video with 703 golden nuggets alongside 85 mining, or 3,266,004 XP. My gear setup and the location I'm doing this is the top floor of Motherload Mine, which is 100 golden nuggets and you require level 72 in mining. I'm also using the full Prospector outfit. This is 180 golden nuggets. The pickaxe I'm using is the Dragon Pickaxe. And this is around 4 million gold pieces. If you guys really want to, you can wear an Amulet of Glory and this will give you more gems. We have just finished hour 1 and we managed to get ourselves 46,600 XP. And this is all the loot we managed to get. So I'll throw this in the price check. So we managed to get 290,285. And we also managed to get 12 golden nuggets in this hour. We are back with hour 3. In my event here we have everything we got from this hour. We managed to get ourselves 21 golden nuggets. This is going to be the last price check also. We managed to get ourselves around 241,000 coins, so that's not too bad as well. We also managed to get 42,700 XP. From here on out, I will just update you with the XP we get plus how many nuggets we get in that hour, and I'll be back with a massive price check at the end. Another hour bites the dust, so we are now currently over 5 hours. We managed to get in this hour 18 golden nuggets and also 45,200 XP. And with this final mine here, this should get us to 86 mining. So we're currently 86 mining, so let's keep on going. That is the 8th hour now done and in the record books, and we managed to get 43,500 XP alongside 18 golden nuggets. We have now finished the 10 hours. On the final hour we got 10 golden nuggets and also around 43,000 XP. We managed to get ourselves to level 86 also, a fair bit of the way through to 87. So I'll just get everything out of the bank so we can see how much we have earned in this 10 hours. We have finished the 10 hours like I said previously, and if we have a look at the XP we have got now, we have 3,710,347 and we started this 10 hours with 3,266,004 XP. So we have made or earned 444,343 XP over this 10 hours. Now let's just go on to the money. We managed to make 155 golden nuggets, or that's how many we managed to get, 155 golden nuggets. And if I just go ahead and put everything in the price check, we managed to get ourselves, let's just dump it all in. We managed to make ourselves 2,271,073 GP. Welcome back to test an OSRS Wiki money making methods. Today's money maker is going to be opening seed nests. And they was released to the game on the 6th of June 2005. A bird's nest can be found while cutting most types of trees, and this actually includes the ent trunks after you've killed them. The chance of getting a bird's nest is 1 in 256 every time you are meant to cut a log. From these bird's nests you can get a tree seed, a fruit tree seed, a jewelry ring, a bird's egg. Tree seeds can be used in the farming skill, pretty simple, you level up your farming by it. The rings can either be enchanted if you've got the right magic spell, or you can just sell them on GE. The bird's eggs can be offered to a shrine in the woodcutting guild, and this will grant the player 100 prayer experience, and for every egg you put in this shrine you will get 1 bird's nest, and this will always contain a seed. When the nest is dropped, a roll is done to determine the type of nest the player will receive. The table contains 100 slots, 3 out of 100 of them will be bird eggs, 32 from 100 of them will be rings, and 65 from 100 of them will be seeds. After you've searched these seed nests and you've got the empty nest, these can be crushed with a pestle and mortar, resulting in a crushed nest. Or you can take these to Wesley Inada and he will crush both noted and unnoted bird nests for a fee of 50 coins each. And then after you've crushed the bird's nest, you can actually make these into Saradomian brews through the Herblast skill if you really wanted to. As of right now, the most valuable drop you can get from a bird's nest is a dragon fruit tree seed at 191,562 GP, but this, if you're cutting it from a tree, the rate in this is a 1 in 168 chance of you getting a dragon fruit tree seed from your bird's nest. But with this now being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see what seeds we managed to get and to see how much profit we'll be giving away to one of you guys. So I'll see you there in a second. Welcome to the price check. We have opened our 500 bird nests. Let's go ahead and price check this first of all. So it actually comes out to be 2,870,334. But for me to recoup the money I spent on this, I cannot remember how much I spent. So I'm just going to take out, let's just say, I'll take out half of the bird's nest. So the money I will be giving away is 1,874,084 GP. Welcome to Season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods. Today's money maker is going to be fletching magic longbows. They was released to the game on the 25th of March 2002. The requirements we need for this video are the following. We need a level 85 in the fletching skill, and once again I would recommend for you guys to have around 3 million cash so we could do this efficiently for 1 hour. As we are fletching for this video, you should probably stand at a bank or very close to one. And I would recommend the GE if you don't have a lot of money, so you can sell these longbows as we go. So you can buy some more magic longbows unstrung and some bowstrings. And for the gear setup, just like the video where I fletched the magic longbows unstrung, it doesn't really matter what you want to wear, but once again I'll put a picture on screen of what I wore while doing this method. And finally, for my event setup, I will be having 14 magic longbows unstrung and alongside 14 bowstrings. The magic longbow is a longbow which is fletched from magic logs, and it requires a level 15 ranged to wield, and it can fire up to amethyst arrows. Players can make a magic longbow with the fletching skill at level 85 by cutting an unstrung magic longbow from magic logs. This grants 91.5 fletching experience, and then stringing the unstrung magic longbows, and this will grant the player a additional 91.5 experience. Or you can just cut out the first process and buy these unstrung longbows on the GE. This will reduce your profit slightly, but by doing this, depending on your speed and your consistency of you being able to string these longbows, you can string up to around 2,400 bows an hour. As of this recording, magic longbows unstrung currently cost around 1,040 GP each, and the bowstrings are 116 GP each, and the magic longbows are currently selling for 1,223 GP, so this will give us a profit of 67 GP per magic longbow we fletch. However, some players may want to high ALCH these bows, and if you are one of these people who want to high ALCH their bows, it will cost you 1,040 GP for the unstrung bow, with an additional 116 GP for the bowstring, and then the cost of a nature rune is 192 GP, so this will give you a total price of 1,348 GP, and with the high ALCH price of the magic longbow being 1,536, this will make you a profit of 188 GP per magic longbow you want to high ALCH, but this is way slower as you can only ALCH 1,200 magic longbows an hour. But with this now all being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many magic longbows we managed to fletch and to see how much money we will be giving away in today's video. Welcome to the final price check. We managed to fletch 2,359 magic longbows, so I'll just move these to the bottom of my invent for the time being. So let's just go ahead and price check the money we spent. So to do this method, we spent 2,722,286 GP. So I'll put that in the calculator as our base number. So now I'll remove these from the price check, and the money we made by doing this was 2,953,468 GP. So if I go ahead and take this away from the number we had originally, this will give us our profit. So if I take away 2,953,468, that gives us a profit of 231,182 GP. Welcome to Season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods. Today's money maker is going to be fletching magic longbows unstrung. They was released to the game on the 25th of March 2002. The requirements we need for this method is a level 85 in the fletching skill, and I would actually recommend for you guys to have around 2 million cash so you can do this efficiently for 1 hour. The location we are fletching these magic longbows unstrung is the GE, I do believe. The magic longbow is fletched from a magic log. As we are fletching for this video, you should probably stand near a bank. I would recommend the GE if you don't have a lot of money, so you can sell your longbows to the GE as you go so you can buy some more supplies. And for a gear setup for this video, it doesn't really matter what you want to wear as you are standing near a bank, but for me, I'll just put a picture on screen of what I wore. And for the invent setup, I will be using one knife and the rest of the invent will be 27 magic logs. Players can make a magic longbow when they have a level 85 in fletching by using a knife on a magic log. This will grant the player 91.5 fletching experience, and then the player can decide whether they want to string these magic longbows or just sell them to the GE. If you want to string them, this will cost you an extra 116 GP for the cost of the bow string. As of this recording, magic longbows unstrung currently cost around 1030 GP each, and the cost for a magic log is 110 GP. So this will result in us making around 20 GP per magic longbow we fletch, and if you actually do this efficiently, you can make between 1,800 and 1,900 magic longbows an hour. But with this now all being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many magic longbows we managed to fletch and to see how much money we're giving away in today's video. Welcome to the final price check. We managed to fletch 1,835 magic longbows unstrung, and before we go into this, we bought the magic logs for 1,020 GP each. I'll put a picture on the screen, and this came out to be 1,871,700 GP. So now let's go ahead and throw this in the price check. So loot from 1 hour of fletching magic longbows unstrung comes out to be 1,904,730 GP. But we have got to take away the magic logs cost from that, so let's put this in a calculator. So that gives us a profit of 33,030 GP. Welcome back to a brand new loot video. Today's loot video is going to be a bit different. It is once again going to be a 10-hour video, and it's going to be thieving Ardoin Knights. So this is everything we will be starting with. We have 1 coin for a placeholder, so at the end I will just take away 1 coin from the amount we earn. We are also starting with 44 dodgy necklaces and 500 jugs of wine, and our XP we are starting with is 4,088,860 XP. So I'll now be back after hour 1. We are back after the first hour. This is how much we managed to make. We managed to make 193,000 coins. We are left with 466 jugs of wine and these ones in my invent, and we currently have 5 necklaces in my invent and 1 on my person, and then we still have all the other necklaces in the bank here, so another 34. But for this hour we managed to get 163,400 XP, so that isn't too bad. I'll now come back with hour 2 and I'll update you with like a comparison between hour 1 and hour 2. We're now closing on to 88 thieving here in a second, just 1 or 2 more pickpockets. There we go, 88 thieving. I'll be back when I get to the second hour. We are back again at the end of the second hour, and in this hour we managed to get 193,000 coins, and for the XP we managed to get 163,500 XP. So now I'll be back at the halfway point, so around 5 hours, just with a quick update, and if I get any levels before then you will see them now. We are now coming up on 89 thieving. I am pretty sure it is 1 or 2 more of these. Yeah, here we go, 89 thieving. That's a massive achievement on the account. I think that is our 2nd level just in this 10 hours alone. We're now at the halfway point. Here in my invent is everything we have got from this so far, plus we also have some more money in the bank. So far we have made 973,000 coins. We're currently 5 hours in, so if you want you could just double that and that would be around about how much we earn from this. But in that hour we managed to get ourselves 166,700 XP. So I'll be back with you after the end of hour 6. This is the end of hour 6, and in this hour we managed to make ourselves 187,000 coins, and for the XP we got 157,800. So I'll be back with you in another hour. That is another hour finished. In this hour we managed to make ourselves 185,000 coins alongside 156,500 XP. So that isn't too bad. I'm pretty sure that is hour 7 as well, so we have 3 hours left of doing this. But I'll be back with you when we hit 90 thieving, because I'm pretty sure that will be up before the next hour. So I'll be back with you then. We are currently 3 pickpockets off level 90, and I'm pretty sure this is the last level we will get. Here it is, level 90. I'm pretty sure this is the last level we get because I am halfway or maybe 3/4 of the way through hour 8. And I do not think I am getting 556,000 over the next 2 and a bit hours. So this is probably going to be the last level. But I'll be back with you after hour 10. We are just about to end this 10 hours. I'm pretty sure there's maybe 5 or 6 seconds left. Oh, we just got hit finally. Oh, and there goes the timer. Alright, let's just turn this off. Anyway, this has been the 10 hours. Let's have a look what we got over the last 2 hours. Over the last 2 hours, we managed to get 327,000 XP and 388k. So I'll be back after I've got everything out of the bank so we can see how much we have made in today's video. We are back. I just went and bought the necklaces back from the money in the bank. The money we spent to do this video comes out to be 21,627. If I just bring up a calculator and take that off the price, that will be 21,627. The money we earned was 1,928,600. So if we take this away from the money we spent, that should give us our profit. So that brings our profit to 1,906,973. Welcome back to season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods. And today's money maker is going to be fletching maple short bows for 5 hours. Project Shadow was the one who suggested this video and he asked me to do it for 5 hours. He did not specify which one he wanted me to make, so I'll be making the maple short bows unstrung because there is a 62 GP profit margin in that. And I'm not sure if I would even make money by stringing maple short bows. The only requirements we need for this method is a level 50 in the fletching skill, and other than that I would just say you will need around 100k capital, so 100k starting cash for 5 hours anyway, that is. If you want to do it for around 1 hour, I would just say anywhere between 2,000 maple logs, which I'm pretty sure is around just 20k, so it is very minimal. Anyone can do this as long as they have 50 fletching. But I'll now throw you over to the end of the first hour so we can see how many we managed to make in the first hour. So then that'll give us a rough estimate of how many we'll be using and how much money we'll be earning in today's video. We are back after the first hour. In this hour we managed to make 1,722 maple bows. I did accidentally make 1 maple longbow, but I'll go ahead and throw this in the price check. I will actually take out the maple longbow, but so far in this video we have made 123,912 GP. Like I said, this is just 1 hour, so if you really want to, you can times this by 5. This will give you a rough estimate of how much I'll be making during this 5 hours. But like I said, I'll be back after the end of 5 hours, so I'll see you here in a couple of seconds. Before we get back into the 5 hours of making these maple short bows, I just thought I would show you the bank layout I am using. So currently I have all the bank placeholders, so then that way I can just click the bag icon and it will deposit everything in my bank. I currently have the maple logs, the maple short bows and the maple longbow because I accidentally crafted one. So all I do is just withdraw a invent of maple logs, then I press escape because I've got the hotkey set, and then it will take me straight out of my bank, so then I can just start fletching. And if I wanted to put them away, I just click the bank and then click the empty bag, click the logs again and then press escape. And then we are back into the interface so where I can fletch my maple logs. Now we've just gone across that, I will be back with you after the end of the 5 hours. Welcome back to the price check. We managed to fletch 8,618 maple short bows, but I didn't want to bore you with me just coming back at the end of each hour with a price check because it would just be the same amount of coins every hour. But before we go into this, I want to just see how much money we have spent. 1 maple log comes out to be 10 GP. 1 maple longbow is 71 GP, so that will give us 61 GP margin, but we went the short bow route, which is 1 maple log at 10 GP, and the maple short bow comes out to be 72 GP. So here we have in the calculator, we pay 86,180 GP. That brings us a profit of 620,496. So if we take this away from our money we spent, this will give us our profits of 534,316 GP. Welcome back to season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods. and today's moneymaker is going to be opening ringed bird nests. They was released to the game on the 6th of June 2005. You can get these ringed bird nests from cutting all different types of trees, and this actually includes the Ent trunks after you've killed the Ents on your Slayer tasks. The chance of getting a bird nest from a tree is 1 in 256. This is each time you would normally chop a log. And this doesn't go up or down, whether you're cutting normal trees or magic trees. This is still 1 in 256. Except from redwood trees, which only will drop the bird nests with the clue scrolls in. If a nest appears on the ground, the player will get a message in your chat box and it will read, "A bird nest falls out of the tree." This will despawn after 30 seconds if you do not pick up your bird nest. Bird nests can have a lot of different things, and they can have tree seeds, fruit tree seeds, or jewelry rings, and jewelry rings is the one we are looking at in today's video. When the nest is dropped, a roll is done to determine which type of nest the player will receive. The table contains 100 slots, so 3 in 100 of them will be the bird eggs, and this is one of each colour. 32 of 100 of them will be rings, and 65 from 100 of them will be seeds. After you've looted these bird nests, you can crush them with a pestle and mortar, resulting in a crush nest, or you can take these to Wesley in Nada, and he will crush them for you. You can take them in a banknote or unnoted, and he will charge you 50 coins for each bird nest he crushes. After all this, the crushed bird nests can be made into Saradomin brews. With this now being said, let's jump over to the final price check so we can see which rings we got from our bird nests, and to see how much money will be given away in today's video. Hello and welcome back to the price check. As you guys saw, we managed to open the 250 ringed bird nests, and this is everything we managed to get. We managed to get the 250 bird nests, 86 gold rings, 21 ruby rings, 108 sapphire rings, 5 diamond rings, and 30 emerald rings. So if I just go ahead and throw this in the price check, let's just throw it in nice and slowly. So far with just the rings we have made ourselves 116,754k. But then if we go ahead and throw in the bird's nest, that brings our profit to 1,127,254. And because I did these through birdhouse runs, the majority of them, I am only going to take out 75. So then that way I basically got a few of these from when I did the last video, but today's video profits will be 824,104 GP. Welcome to season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods, and today's money maker is going to be crushing bird nests. And bird nest was released to the game on the 6th of June 2005. The requirements you need to be able to do this method is a shed full of starter cash. I would say around 21 million GP should be more than enough to do this efficiently for 1 hour. And the second requirement is to have a pestle and mortar. Also, you should stand close to a bank, or you could even stand at the Grand Exchange if you don't have a lot of money. So then you can do this efficiently for 1 hour by selling the crushed bird nest and buying back some more bird nests. As once again, we are bank standing in today's video. It's completely up to you what you want to wear in your arm slots. However, for your invent setup, I will have a pestle and mortar and 27 bird nests. A good way for you to do this is to have your pestle and mortar at the bottom of your invent like mine is on screen. Crush nests are used to create Saradomin brews because these are often used to train Herblore and for your combat also. As crushing birds nests gives no experience, players avoid making crush nests and buy them directly from the Grand Exchange. This opens up an opportunity to crush birds nests for profit. Like all methods involving large amounts of buying and selling, which require a relatively high capital to start, it is recommended to test the market by crushing one bird's nest and then selling it and making sure you can make some profit. To crush a bird's nest, use a pestle and mortar on it. It will slowly grind each nest one by one. However, you can speed this up significantly by crushing each bird's nest manually. Doing this may be easier by placing the pestle and mortar next to the last nest in your invent, reducing the distance you will have to move your mouse. With the maximum of approximately 5,000 nests crushed per hour, crushing bird's nests using the automatic processing method, this will reduce your crushed bird's nests to around 2,000 nests per hour. But with this now all being said, let's jump over to the final price check so we can see how many bird's nests we managed to crush and to see how much money we will be giving away in today's video. Welcome back. As you guys see, we have finished the 1 hour of crushing these bird's nests, and we managed to crush 5,061. So if I just go ahead and pull up a calculator here, now I'll go and price check the bird nest. So we paid 1,025 each as of today's margin, so 4,025, and we'll times that by 5,061, and that will give us the money we spent. So we spent 20,370,525 on today's video, and to do this for an hour, it is really tiring because it wrecks your wrist after about 10 to 15 minutes. So now I'll go ahead and price check the crushed bird's nest, and that comes out to be 20,785,527 GP. So if we take this away from the money we spent at 20,785,527, that gives us a profit of 415,002 GP. Hello and welcome back to a brand new loot video. Today's loot video was suggested by Saint Zaya. He's a good friend of the channel, and he has asked me to kill Kurasks for 5 hours. So I thought I would just deplete a lot of my bank and buy some gear upgrades. So the gear we're running with is the Netsinot face guard, the Amulet of Torture, the Fire Cape, the Leaf Blade Battle Axe, the Bandos chestplate and the Bandos tassets, the Dragon Defender, the Ferocious Gloves, the Primordial Boots and the Berserker Ring Imbue. And for the invent setup, we have a Super Attack Potion, a Super Strength Potion, the Slayer Ring, so it's easy for me to bank because it's internal, so it doesn't run out of charges, the Bone Crusher, because I'm pretty sure they drop bones, herbs and a gem bag because they dropped herbs and gems, 10 teleports to house in case I need to redo any of my prayer and stuff like that. And then I have got 1,000 nature runes and 5,000 fire runes. That is because we're doing 5 hours, so that should cover me more than enough. And the XP we're starting with is 9,529,582 in attack. We'll be doing it all in attack, so hopefully we can get the rest of this attack level and maybe another attack level. I'm not quite sure how much XP we'll be getting. This now being said, let's jump into the first hour, and I'll be back after we have completed this for 1 hour. So we are back after the first hour, and I just thought I would just give you a little price check. The first price check comes out to be, let's just remove these. The first price check comes out to be 421,654 GP, and the second price check is 90,500. So that isn't really too bad. For the XP, we managed to get 57,500 in attack, 19,100 in HP, 310 in prayer, and 1,105 in magic. But I'll now be back after we have finished hour 2. We are back at the end of hour 2. I will just show you the XP we got in this hour. So the XP we got was 58,400 in attack, 19.5 thousand in hit points, 317 in prayer, and 1,040 in magic. So I'll now be back when I get to 96 attack, because I'll be getting that before the end of the next hour. So this next clip will be me hitting 96 attack. We are getting very close to this 96 attack. It's either this kill or the next kill. It says here we are 371 XP away, so I'm guessing it'll be this next kill. So what do we get from this one? We just got some nature runes. So hopefully this is the last one. Okay, moving on. Some other guy took it. These two people here, I'm pretty sure are bots. They dress in the exact same armor. But here coming in is 96 attack. Another massive level for the account. So 97 will be next. I will not be getting that in today's video, but hopefully we'll get it in the near future. So now I'll be back after the end of this hour. This is the end of the third hour. Here on screen is all the XP we managed to get. We managed to get 275 in prayer, 50,700 in attack, 16,900 in HP, and only 585 in magic. And that is because I want to try keep a bit of the loot, so we'll have a fancier price check here at the end. This is the end of the third hour, like I said, and I'll be back with you at the end of the fourth hour. We've just finished the 4 hours. Here is the XP we managed to get over this last hour. We managed to get 54,900 in attack, 18,300 in HP, 295 in prayer, and 260 in magic. These last brews and the last food in my event should get us halfway through this next hour, hopefully. And I'll be back after the end of the 5th hour, so we can see what money we'll be getting. We have just finished our 5th and final hour killing these Karasks. So I'll just jump over to G, do a price check and then sell everything, and then we'll see how much will be given away to Zaya. We're at the GE, so I'm just going to go ahead and price check the materials we used. So for this video we used 23,367 GP. So now I'll get everything out of the bank so we can see how much we have made in today's video. So for the first price check we have made 1,912,027 GP. So let's just go ahead and put this in the calculator. So if we take this away from the money we spent, that gives us a current profit of 1,888,000. So for the second price check, it comes out to be 921,196. So again, if we take this away from the money here, 921,196, or 95 rather, that gives us our overall profit of 2,809,855 GP. OSRS Wiki money making methods, and today's moneymaker is going to be cutting redwood logs, and they was released to the game on the 2nd of June 2016. The requirements for this method are the following. You will need to have a level 90 in the woodcutting skill, and also you will need at least 75% Hosidius house favour. This is so you can gain access to the woodcutting guild. As we are gathering in today's video, we do not have an invent setup, but for my gear setup I'm using weight reducing clothing. You can wear either nothing or you can wear your armour if you want, but I am wearing graceful. And my axe of choice for today's video is going to be the dragon axe. And finally, the location we are using is the woodcutting guild. Redwood logs are received from cutting redwood trees, which are found in both the woodcutting guild and the farming guild, requiring a woodcutting level of 90 to cut them, and this will grant the player 380 woodcutting experience per log they cut. Redwood logs can also be burned with the fire making skill. This also has to be level 90, and this will grant 350 experience per log you burn. Redwood logs can also be fletched into arrow shafts or redwood shields. For the redwood shields I think it's like 92, but for the arrow shafts it is level 90 fletching. So it's completely up to you if you want to fletch these logs or to burn them. A lot of people will just sell these logs on the GE. There are only 2 locations where these redwood logs trees can be cut. The first one is the woodcutting guild, and this is the one we will be using in today's video. And the second one is the farming guild. The redwood tree in the farming guild requires the player to first grow the redwood tree. This requires a level 90 in the farming skill. However, there is a bank really close to this redwood tree. On the other hand, the redwood trees in the woodcutting guild provide an invisible +7 woodcutting boost, which slightly increases cut speed, so I would recommend for you guys to cut your redwood trees in the woodcutting guild. Lastly, depending on the levels, players can chop between 140 to 180 redwood logs per hour. But with this now all being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many redwood logs we managed to cut and to see how much money will be given away in today's video. Welcome to the final price check of cutting redwood logs. In this hour we managed to cut 149 redwood logs. If I just go ahead and throw this in the price check, so loot from 1 hour of cutting redwood logs comes out to be 40,975. Here is the loot from 100 Temporous points, and I got this through 25 kills, so on average I got 4 points per game. So I'm pretty sure I just get a net off this dude here. Could I have a net? You just ... and he hands me a net, simple as that. So I don't even know what I can get. So, oh, I'll be back in a sec. Right, so I'm guessing it's just going to do it automatically until I run out of 101 points, either that or until I run out of invent space. But spirit flakes, I have no clue what these are, but I seem to be getting a lot of them. I'm not sure what the rewards are, what the drop rates for these rewards are, so I'm going into this completely blind. Seems as it's a relatively new content what's been added into the game. But fishing bait, really? This doesn't look like it's gonna be a lot. Right, let's just take a break. Let's just click check again. We have 78 left. Oh god, this is not gonna be great at all. Let's just walk away for a second. Right, okay. Let's just go check. We have 78 left. Right, okay, let's keep going. We've got a lot of these flakes. Are they tradable? I don't know. Do you add them into some sort of potion? What are they for? I don't have a clue what they're for. I don't know if any of these rewards are good, or I'm guessing some of them are going to be bad because I'm just looking at them. There's some planks, some oak planks. There's not really that good stuff here. I'm guessing fishing bait is going to be a pretty bad or pretty common reward, but these flakes seem to be going up a lot. After I've emptied out this 100 points, I'll have to look at what these flakes actually do. It would be good if I could like build like an outfit with them or something. Some feathers. Again, I don't know. Some nails? Eh? The hell? I just thought you would get some like fishing kind of rewards. Or what the hell does a casket do? Oh, we're gonna have to open that up after this. Alright, let's just take another, let's just walk away again. How many are we on right now? Check. We are over halfway through, so let's keep going. We're getting a fair amount of fish though, so this might be a decent price check. I just want to know what these flakes are for, because and this casket, I want to open it now, but I don't want to open it until the end. A lot of this stuff is going to be pretty shocking, like fishing bait, that's pretty shocking. Feathers, seaweed, really cheap. Steel nails, they're not the most expensive item in the game. These planks though, these seem pretty decent, along with all this raw fish here. So that'll hopefully be a fair amount of money. I'm hoping to get around 300k from this 100 points. It came out to be around 25 kills, I'm pretty sure. So around 4 points per game. The first couple of games, for me to get used to it, was pretty hard. I think I got like 3 points in one of the games, and I kept getting hit by the waves at one point because I didn't know you had to actually tie yourself down to like poles and stuff. I was just I was just copying everybody else who was doing it in the game, so that's how I learned it. I didn't want to ruin it by going on like, you know, like YouTube and stuff like that to search it. And is that all of them done? I think that's all of, yeah, that must be all of them done because my guy has finished doing it. So let's just go in and price check this. So loot from 100 Temporous points is right, that is a lot more than I thought it would be. 445,763. A massive chunk of that is coming from sharks. But I want to see what these spirit flakes do. I don't know what they do. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing you get double the amount of fish with these. Fish flakes infused with spirit energy that helps attract extra fish while you're fishing. So I'm guessing you get double the amount of fish while you're having these in your invent. So I'm guessing you would get double the amount of XP. Well, I hope so anyway. Otherwise these are just going to be decent when you're catching like anglerfish or stuff like that, because it's more money. But let's go ahead and open these two caskets. So the first casket is, right, so it's going to be like some sort of reward, I'm guessing. So the first casket is 38 uncut jades, and the second casket is a hard clue scroll and 14 sapphire necklaces. Now let's go ahead and price check all this again. So the profits we'll be giving away in today's video is 456,577 GP. Welcome to Season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods, and today's moneymaker is going to be cutting diamond bolt tips, and they was released to the game on the 31st of July 2006. The requirements you need to be able to do this method is a level 65 in the fletching skill. Also, you will need around 2 million to 2.5 million in starter cash, as well as being close to a bank. And if you don't have a lot of money, I would recommend for you to stand near the GE so you can buy and sell as we go through this method. As we are bank standing in today's video, I do not have a gear setup. For my invent setup, I have one chisel and the rest of my invent will just be diamonds. There is a picture on screen for what layout I recommend for you to put your invent in. Diamond bolt tips are used to make diamond bolts, it's kind of in the name, which in turn can be enchanted to make diamond bolts E. And diamond bolts E are very effective against boss monsters. It can be immensely profitable to cut diamonds into bolt tips, but there is also a risk of losing a lot of money. Before buying any diamonds in bulk, you should test the profit of one of them. With a chisel in your invent, you can withdraw 27 diamonds at once. Each diamond becomes 12 tips when chiseled. It takes around 3 seconds to cut a diamond into bolt tips, so you can roughly cut around 1,150 diamonds per hour. The price paid for diamond bolt tips can vary, so to maximise your profit you could do a price check on these bolt tips. You can do this by instantly buying one bolt tip and then instantly selling the same bolt tip back to the GE. This will give you a profit margin, and for you to maximise your profits back from doing that, all you've got to do is sell your diamond bolt tips for maybe 1 or 2 GP less than what you bought them for, but this can take a fair amount of hours, so I'd recommend for you to sell them overnight. As diamonds have a buying limit of 11,000 for every 4 hours in game, if you're wanting to buy a large amount, it is probably worthwhile for you to buy these overnight on the Grand Exchange. Otherwise you can go on the forums and ask if people are selling this such item. But with this now being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many diamond bolt tips we have managed to make, and to see how much we will be giving away in today's video. Welcome to the final price check of making diamond bolt tips. We managed to make 13,128 diamond bolt tips. I'll put a picture on screen of what I bought these diamonds for. Bear in mind I did buy them for 1,890 each, and I bought 1,500 just in case I went over the recommended amount I would need. We managed to use 1,094, so I sold the other 406 diamonds back, and I times the 1,094 by the price we paid. So the price we paid to make this video was 2,067,660 GP. Now if I go ahead and price check these diamond bolt tips, the money we made from doing this is 2,336,784 GP. If I just go ahead and take this away from the money we spent, that should leave us with the profit we have made, 2,336,784 GP. So that gives us a profit of 269,124 GP. Welcome to Season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods. And today's moneymaker is going to be making Renard potions, and they was released to the game on the 27th of February 2002. The requirements you need to be able to do this method is level 30 in herb law skill, and that is probably the easiest requirement to get. One of the biggest and probably the most important requirement is you need to have buckets upon buckets of money, so you can do this for around 1 hour efficiently. I would recommend around 30 million in starter cash, as well as being close to a bank. But if you don't have a lot of money, I would recommend for you to stand near the GE so you can buy and sell these products as we go. A Renard potion is an unfinished potion made by using Renard weed on a vial of water. This doesn't grant any experience, and this requires a level 30 in the herb law skill. Renard potions are used to create defense potions and prayer potions, because these are often used to train your herb law. Adding a clean Renard weed to a vial of water gives no experience, so players will avoid making unfinished potions potions and just want to buy them from the Grand Exchange, and this opens up an opportunity to make unfinished run out potions for a lot of money. Like all methods involving large amount of buying and selling, I would recommend for you to have a high amount of capital to start, and it is recommended for you to test the market by making one unfinished potion first to make sure you can still make profit by doing this. So for the method, you will just need to withdraw 14 Renard weeds and 14 vials of water and use one on the other. A menu will pop up and just click make all. After the inventory is complete, you should be left with 14 unfinished Renard potions. All you have to do after this is deposit your inventory in the bank, withdraw 14 more herbs and 14 more vials of water, and rinse and repeat. Each event should take around 13 to 15 seconds, including the banking process, which this means you can make around 4,000 potions per hour. Once you finish making your potions, sell them on the Grand Exchange. If you really want to maximize your profit, you can buy one unfinished Renard potion instantly and then sell all of your unfinished Renard potions for slightly less than what you bought your single unfinished potion for. But with this now all being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many potions we managed to make in this hour and to see how much money we'll be giving away in today's video. Welcome to the price check of making Renard potions. We managed to make 3,769, and I'll put a picture on screen of the price we bought the Renards for. Altogether we paid 27,325,250 GP, and this was because we ended up only needing 3,769 Renard weeds, and I'm pretty sure I bought like 4,500 because I thought I was going to get well over the average amount, but in the end I ended up getting under, I'm pretty sure, by about 200 potions. But so loot from making Renard potions comes out to be 27,811,451. Like I said, we've got to take this away from our starting number here, so we just go ahead and throw this in the calculator. 27,811,451. So that gives us a profit of 486,201 GP. Welcome to Season 3 of testing OSRS Wiki money making methods, and today's money maker is going to be fishing the minnows, and they was released to the game on the 6th of July 2017. The requirements you will need to be able to do this method is the following. You will need a level 82 in the fishing skill, and this cannot be boosted. You will also need to have completed the fishing contest quest, and also alongside everything else you will need a full angler's outfit. This is so you can get access to the minnow fishing platform. Minnows are a members only fish that can be caught at Kylie Minnow's fishing platform, and this is located inside the fishing guild. They require a small fishing net to be caught. This will grant the player 26.1 fishing experience, and these catches consist between 10 to 14 minnows, and this all depends on what your fishing level is. The minnow fishing spots move around in a consistent one tile clockwise rotation at a fixed rate of around 15 seconds, but if you look on how I did it on this video, this will give you a great idea on how you guys could do it as well. I chose to do this route, so I didn't really have to move my mouse at all, and then after the fourth one I just moved back to the furthest side to the right and just rinse and repeat this. This is a lot easier than just clicking all around the little minnow spawn. In addition, a fishing spot will occasionally spawn the flying fish instead of providing minnows. The flying fish will eat 20 minnows directly from the player's inventory for as long as they keep fishing here, forcing a lot of players to move to another spot. However, I would just recommend for you to just keep fishing and just ignore the flying fish. That way it's just a little bit more AFK, and you don't always have to just click your mouse to go to a new location. Equipping the Radar's Blessing from the Karen and Kebos Diaries gives you an up to 8% chance to catch twice the amount of minnows. However, no experience is given for the additional minnows you catch. This works really well with minnows as they all stack in your invent, so you never have to bank if you really don't want to. After the players have finished catching his or her minnows, they can be exchanged for noted raw sharks by trading with Kylie Minnow, and the rate Kylie Minnow trades your minnows for one shark is 40 minnows for one raw shark. With the price of raw sharks worth 736 GP, and depending if you have around 82 or 99 fishing, you can expect to earn between 276,000 and 460,000 GP an hour, and this all goes off your levels in your fishing skill. So if you have around 95, then you'll be a bit closer to the 460 rather than the 276. But with this now all being said, let's jump on over to the final price check so we can see how many minnows we have managed to catch in this 1 hour, and to see how much we'll be giving away in today's video. We have finished the 1 hour of catching these minnows, and here in my event is all the minnows we managed to catch. We managed to catch 20,950, and for the XP we managed to get ourselves 45,800 fishing XP. So I'm pretty sure now you just trade them in with this person here. So if I just go ahead and trade these in, how many sharks would I like? Obviously all of them. We have 30 minnows left over. So now if I just go ahead and throw this in a price check, that should tell us how much money we have earned by doing this. So the price check is 1 hour of fishing the minnows comes out to be 348,841.